Hi, and welcome to your mid-June 2016 Tarot and Akashic Messages by Ama. I will be opening one card for each one of the signs of the zodiac. This time I will be using the major arcana cards. So one card for each sign. I'm also going to pass on to you your Akashic messages for each sign of the zodiac. Always remember that the Akashic messages are a little bit different. They predict, but they give advice, but also they give a different perspective. They give a karmic perspective and important advice for you to follow in terms of karmic balance. Always remember, this will be a general reading. You may need to schedule a private reading if you do want to find out more. And if you are interested to hearing more, I will also make another video for you for purchase through Vimeo. I will be posting a link below if you are interested to hear more. In the second video through Vimeo, I will be using a different tarot deck, the Angel Answers from Doreen Virtue and Riley Valentine, one card for each sign. And of course, I'm going to give you a lot more of your Akashic messages for each sign if you are interested. And a reminder again, check out your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, because sometimes your rising sign or your moon sign may make better sense to you. Let's begin then. The first card that came up for Aries, you have the Strength. And the Strength, it is a card to me that denotes having physical strength and emotional strength to overcome adversity, having inner courage to reach your goals, to reach a settlement, a legal matter, or income. Let me focus and find out why this card showed up for you, Aries. I keep getting a sense that for some of you, you have to deal with matters that you weren't able to deal successfully before. Anything that you needed to see some resolution, now you may see some good development, some sort of a good news happening for you. You may be feeling that maybe something could possibly be taking a better turn with your finances, with your income. You could be dealing with some sort of a matters of inheritance for some of you, not all of you. But for one reason or the other, I do keep getting your physical health being better and also emotionally having a lot of good times, feeling stronger. There could be some sort of a good news, maybe a celebratory conclusion to something that is going on in a family. This could be somebody's engagement, an anniversary, and you could also be dealing with important matters of travel or even preparing to travel. That could also be dealing with international matters for some of you for one reason or the other. So let's move on to your Akashic messages and let's see what's in store for you. If you felt distant with someone, now you will start to feel closer. Some of you are turning back to some normalcy or normal times, or even to a more balanced emotional state. Some of you may hear some good news related to immigration, matters of travel, long or short distance travel, or even international travel. Prepare to hear some news that are also related to family. For some of you, that could be that the news is the family structure is changing. In the next 2 weeks, those are very important to you because you will take care of all matters that kind of bug you or bother you, whether these matters are related to a person or a situation. I keep getting also the sense of heart surgeries for you or around you, dealing with people that maybe have to undergo heart surgeries. You will feel renewed, like a new person, internally, and not feeling so stressful anymore, having this internal balance. So your internal emotional energy will shift for the better, especially as you approach the end of the month. Let's move on to the next sign, Taurus. So the card that showed up for Taurus is the Hierophant or the Pope. So this is a card to me that denotes your prayers being answered, leaving most troubles behind you. It also focuses on establishments, organizations, truth, understanding, new opportunities being presented, changes in the family structure. It also denotes higher learning and higher education. Let me focus and find out why this card showed up for you in mid-month of June. I keep getting a sense that for some of you, if you felt that you had some troubles with something, especially if it is related to career, business, or finances, you may have a sense that maybe you wanted more, you start to progress, and then you get stuck somewhere. I do keep getting the sense that the next 2 weeks are going to be a little bit different for you. Something is moving along, and you could be hearing some sort of opportunity coming for you, some sort of an improvement to a situation related to finances, business, and your career. I also keep getting a sense that some of you are dealing with issues of some sort of a new beginning, maybe opening a new business, starting a new career. And you may feel even emotionally anything that troubled you, that you had a hard time dealing with some issues. I do keep getting a sense that emotionally you will start to feel a lot more lighter and kind of free or liberated by some sort of a struggle or emotional burden, whatever that means to you and your personal case. Remember, this is a general reading after all. So let's move on to your Akashic messages, and let's see what are the Lords of the Akashic records predicting on or advising on for you. So Taurus, if you felt trapped in a situation, solutions are coming. You will see some good developments related to your job, to your career, to your business. Everyone is paying attention to you and also praising you for your hard work or for a work well done. If you felt emotionally down, you may start to feel like your old self again. I keep getting images of weather. You could be affected somehow by weather changes, temperature changes, too hot, too cold, or even too windy. Some of you are falling in love, so this message only is related to some of you, not to all of you, Taurus. If you are waiting for a deal or an offer to arrive, they say wait no more. Some sort of a deal or an offer is coming to you, and that could be a deal or an offer of any kind. The situation will be different for different people. If you have children, one of your children may need your help or may need more of your time and your attention more than usual. You may sense these shifts in energies around you, but also you may sense and notice that doors and opportunities opening up for you. And again, they're saying that that will happen, but you need still to practice a little bit more patient, because they are working on your behalf to make something happen for you, to bring you all of these good opportunities your way. Let's move on to the next sign. Next we have Gemini. And the card that shows up for you, Gemini, you have the Sun. And the Sun, to me, it is a card that denotes accomplishment, good news. It's the happiness card. It denotes marriage, union, murder, success, improved self-image, keeping up with appearances. It denotes good news related to a health of a child. To me, it also denotes traveling south or going on vacation. So let me figure out why this card showed up for you. So for some of you, it could be that this is your wedding, you are getting married, or you could be the one attending somebody's wedding. If you are someone that had to deal with media, maybe publishing a book or doing some sort of creative, artistic form of art, I do keep getting that will be well received. Some of you could be getting in touch with an editor, or your work is up for review and important people are praising your work. Some of you, I also keep getting the word appraisal around you, Gemini. You could be also experiencing changes to your physical appearance, changing your hairstyle, dressing up for important events. That shows up as well for some of you. So for one way or another, you are going to be happy. I also keep getting a sense that some of you could be falling in love again. That sense of passion, physical passion and emotional passion being reawakened, your senses being reawakened. Again, this is for some of you, not for all of you. So whatever kind of news you were expecting that is coming to you. There could be a gathering with family or friends, or even traveling to meet family and friends. Let's move on to your Akashic messages for the month. Gemini, get ready for love. For some of you, this may feel as a match made in heaven. If you are trying to find the perfect job for you, that could show up for you now. If you were looking for any kind of opportunity, whatever opportunities you were looking for, that could happen for you in a mid-month or by the first week of July. Some of you are traveling home, or traveling to meet a love partner, or traveling to meet your spouse. Chances for you, if you are someone who had issues with a child or issues around children, so chances for you to work out issues around children will be presented to you. Also, that means some of you could be exploring options around the idea to create a child, fertility issues, or even adoption. Some of you had enough with a situation or someone, and you could just decide to walk out of it. So that was your messages for the month. The next, we have Cancer. And the card that shows up for you, Cancer, you have the Devil. And the Devil, it is a card to me that denotes addictions of any kind. Addicted to an unhealthy relationship. That could be emotional addiction, addiction to drugs or alcohol, or even workaholic. It also denotes feeling scattered. The focus on the card also has to do with a negative cycle of events. So let me focus and figure out why this card showed up for you. I have a sense, Cancer, that this card showed up for you that because whatever matters presented some sort of a relationship that was too confusing for you. I do keep getting like working out some sort of solution in order for you to come to a better state of balance and equilibrium within a given relationship. That could be a friendship matter for some of you, or that could also be a love relationship matter for some of you. I also keep getting a sense that some of you had this feeling that you are running into some bad luck or a negative chain of events. I keep hearing that things could turn around for you. So no more having this feeling of bad luck or only negative things happening for you. Very soon they're saying there's going to be a turnaround of events for you when you are going to experience the opposite of it. A lot of changes, a lot of good opportunities headed your way, and some improved conditions to a challenging situation, and that could be anything. Remember, this is a general reading, so whatever that means for you, Cancer. Let's move on to your Akashic messages for this mid-month. A residence change is in the making for some of you Cancerians. I keep getting images of investigators investigating, also a desire or a willingness to get to the bottom of things. You feel very curious about everything, and you will be approaching new things with a lot of curiosity. You may also realize that you may have more than feelings of friendship toward someone, Cancer. I also hear exploring new territory, trying new things for you. The advice is avoid going into high traffic areas or the downtown area or any other area that could be crowded. I also sense some emotional grief taking place for some of you, not for all of you. And also important issues around letting go of any emotions, whether it is grief, resentment, or attachments, anything that no longer serves you. Cancer, it is a very important time for you that you aim high. If you want to achieve greatness, remember this, because it is an important lesson for you to learn from a karmic perspective, from a karmic point of view, that you need to aim higher in order for you to achieve success, or the success that you desire to have. Let's move on to the next cards, and then we have Leo. The card that shows up for you, Leo, is the Magician. The meaning of the Magician is new beginnings, new opportunities, opportunities for you to use your talents, love urges, finance, and the future. So let me focus and figure out why this card showed up for you, Leo. I keep getting a feeling that for some of you, Leos, this is an important time of manifestation. Whatever you think about, you bring about. So you will be presented with all the chances, opportunities that you need in order for you to start a new project, to have some new beginnings. For some of you, this could also be a new beginning in love. I also keep getting in terms of your creativity, you are going to feel a lot more creative, inspired, especially if you are an artist. I also keep getting some good new developments related to your career. You could be presented with a chance to maybe work in a different department or in a higher position, or even being presented with a new job offer for you. You will be attending a lot of artistic events, theater, going to the theater, musicals, going to concerts. This is the feeling that I get through the magician. So let's move on to your Akashic messages for Leo. Reconnecting with family, meeting family members. Some of you could move closer to home, a child or matters involving a child. That could be some sort of a good news taking place around a child, or even a pregnancy, good news around a pregnancy or a birth. If you find yourself in the early stages of a relationship, the advice is explore your options before you commit to anything or anyone. I get images of historical places, religious places, holy places, or spiritual places, also being invited to participate in some sort of important event. It could also be an event of this nature, spiritual or religious events. You will also have some thoughts or even the need and desire to learn something new, to do something new. You could be signing up for some new courses, training programs, or to learn something new. You need to practice a lot more patience, Leo. This is the advice coming to you from the Lords of the Akashic Records. Some of you may feel the need or the urge to see some results now, but again, they're saying practice a lot more patience, because they are working on your behalf behind your scenes to bring you some opportunities, and these opportunities are related to your love life, but also to your career opportunities. From a karmic perspective, focus on healing matters of inner power, inner authority, and your leadership abilities. Give yourself an analysis of your abilities, your strength, your weaknesses, and have an analysis from a more grounded and realistic perspective. You could find out that you are a lot stronger or a lot weaker than you think within some aspects of your inner courage and your inner power. So the advice is meditate to find your inner truth. Allow for a brief moment of silence. Let's move on to the next card, and then the next we have Virgo, and the card that shows up for you is the Death card. The meaning of the card has to do with endings and new beginnings. That could be in career, in partnership, in partnerships in love, in business, in friendships, new opportunities headed your way, but also it denotes new lifestyle. So let me focus and figure out why this card showed up for you. I keep getting a sense that you have this feeling like you got stuck, or you need something more exciting happening in your life. There is a sense of routine and boredom. I do keep getting a sense that you may find out that something is happening because you are changing your working hours, your daily routine. If you work out, your workout routine is changing. I do keep getting new clothes. Some of you are moving, and some of you are totally changing your lifestyle. Suddenly your lifestyle could change like 100%. So that is for some of you, not for all of you. I do keep getting that for some of you, this is an important time when maybe an important contract is near its end. That could be the contract for an apartment, a lease, or a job-related contract. This could be that finally you are completing an important project at work that allows you to move on to the next stage, or for a new beginning. For some of you, this ending and new beginning could also be related to a love relationship. Let's move on to our Akashic messages and let's see what's going on. You may feel as you allowed for boredom, stagnation, especially related to our work situation. To you, it feels as the status quo, but heavens are working on your behalf to make things rolling for you. It is important for you to hit the pause button and learn how to relax. Enjoy this time now, because very soon you are going to experience changes and you are going to crave for some solitude and some alone time to replenish your energy and to gather your thoughts. You may run into some minor delays related to research, gathering of knowledge, gathering of information, delays in some important job hunt or job search. That could be a home search for some of you, or delays in any search of any kind. There is a reason for that. They're saying give it a little bit more time. Things will show up for you at a divine timing at a later time. You may run into someone from your past with whom you need to emotionally clear the air about something or tie loose ends. For some of you, this someone is someone with whom you had a past life connection. So from a karmic perspective, you have still some sort of a healing that needs to take place, or a lesson that you need to learn. You need to heal and move on from a karmic perspective with this person. So this person could show up in different ways for different Virgos. It could be an old friend, someone that you know for some of you. It could appear as a new boss for some of you, a new neighbor. For some of you, it's going to be a new love, a new step parent, but I also keep getting a sense that it could show up as a new niece, a new nephew with whom you are going to have a karmic connection, or even a new grandchild. So let's move on to the next sign. The next sign is Libra, and the card that shows up for you, Libra, you have the Justice. The Justice, it is a card to me that denotes dealing with matters of courts and legal matters, but also being rewarded through matters of courts and legal matters. It also denotes the focuses on finance, business, family matters. These are all issues that stem from the past that maybe you thought that you dealt with, and now they are arising again to test you. It also denotes a new beginning or rewards and ready for a new challenge. So for some of you, you still have to deal with some matters of business. Maybe some of you have to deal in a business sense with an old client, old problems, closing an old business. Again, you have some paperwork that you need to officially close the door on a business, and maybe that would allow you to start a new business or even working more independently. Some of you are dealing with matters, anything that you need to do to improve your finances. You could be developing like a side job, creating little by little a little business, or exploring other careers for you, what else you could be doing. I also keep getting a sense that anything involving the family, maybe family is coming to you for advice, or they are in need of some legal help or legal advice. Anything involving the family, I do keep getting that matters are going to come back to a better balance, or to a better state of equilibrium. And because this is a general reading, that may not make sense to you. So the general advice is that everything that felt out of balance, all these matters are going to come to balance. Anything that needs to happen for you, Libra, that you as a person or a circumstance could come to a better balance. Maybe you are having a hard time balancing love and work, or your social life, your private time with work. All of these matters are going to come to a better balance, and emotionally feeling more balanced. Let's move on to your Akashic messages. You may feel as life takes you in a curve. There are no clear lines, no clear direction, but very soon you will see some stability, and you will have some clear focus. I get images of DNA. They're showing me like you could be taking an interest in ancestry, or even in your genetic makeup, getting in touch with your roots, getting to the bottom of things, to the very core of who you are. I get sensitivity to eyes for some of you. I also keep getting like a sensitive throat or anything in your throat and your neck area that feels sensitive. Again, that is for some of you, not for all of you. You may have to resolve matters involving family. Matters involving family for some of you are very specific. They have to do with matters involving a mother, issues around a mother, or on behalf of a mother. You may find yourself in the middle of a controversy. You need to be as impartial as you can in order for you to resolve this matter or to give the proper advice and the proper assistance. Something is blossoming for you, Libra. I get a sense that you will have some brand new ideas in your mind. It's like you're organizing these ideas in your mind. You have ideas to boost the business, if you have a business, to start a business, or even new creative ideas related to your work or to your career. I get this question in your mind. What else could I possibly be doing? So not for the purpose of generating more money necessarily, but for the purpose of what else could I be doing that I'm really good at it and I could be also having fun. Something that I can do for the sake of passion. Where is my passion in terms of works or work or a career direction? So some of you could be questioning the purpose of your existence, the purpose of a relationship, a love relationship. I also keep getting, besides that, these kind of questions that are going to be dwelling in your mind. I also keep getting images of a house and a deed. So some of you could be dealing with important matters involving buying a home, selling a home, inheritance matter, and also matters involving deed to a property, to a business that could be presented to you in order for you to sort this out, or that could be opportunities for you to own a business or a home. So those were your Akashic messages for the month. And let's move on to the next sign. And then next we have Scorpio. So the card that shows up for you, Scorpio, is Lovers. So there's going to be a lot of focus in matters of love for you, Scorpio. The meaning of the card is feeling in tune with each other's needs. It also focuses on partnerships in love, in friendships, in business. It focuses on passion, sudden changes related to all of these matters. It also denotes matters of travel, choice, efforts, and also personal property. Let me focus and let me find out why this card showed up for you, Scorpio. They're saying in one way or another, all of your Scorpios are going to get a sense that you are loved by others. People, if you felt that people don't praise didn't really value your work, or you needed to hear like some good words, compliments coming to you from others, that is happening. So especially when it comes in a workplace, you are going to notice and see some very positive shifts. The spotlight will be on you. Also, you may notice that you are attracting a lot more people. Everywhere you go, people are paying you compliments. You feel loved, and some of you could be feeling at the center of attention of a lover. So somehow you are going to end up at the center of attention or at the center of things. For some of you, this could also be a new love that is developing. You are going to have chance encounters, chance meeting. If you are looking for a business partner, that will show up for you by chance. If you were looking to develop new friendships, I do keep getting a sense that you could be developing new connections, new friendship connections for some of you, but also healing some old friendship problems with existing friendships. So generally, love could take a turn for the better. This is the feeling that I'm left with through the Lovers card. You could also be dealing or planning some travel. So you have some ideas and planning around possible travels for some of you. Let's move on to your Akashic messages. Scorpio, let's find out what's in store for you. Expect some changes to your financial situation. Some of you are preparing for some changes to happen, a raise, or make more money, increase your income, even learn how to save money. A part-time position shows up for some of you. That could be like your second job or even a sudden job offer. You may feel more stable in general, and you may feel very strongly this feeling is related to your finances. So at least financially you may start to feel like a little bit more stable. Someone that you helped in the past could come back to you to thank you, and I also heard words of thanks and praise toward you. I hear that you will be given an opportunity to shine, to be on the spotlight, an opportunity to do something special. That could be maybe doing a speech at a conference or at a symposium, being invited to join a group of people that are doing something important. That could be that spiritually you could be doing something that you are benefiting, maybe join a circle of or a spiritual group of people or that are doing spiritual practices as well. But spiritually or emotionally you are going to benefit by collaborating with others. You may take an interest and be curious about different spiritual practices that you already know or from your own. You could be taking an interest in exoteric matters, religious matters, a new religion for some of you. You could be observing these new practices or these new rituals, or even being invited to participate in them. This is an important time for you, Scorpio. You need to prepare for some positive movement forward, but you need to be a little bit more patient because some planetary movements are happening. They are going to bring you some positive changes. So the heavens are working on your behalf to bring you these positive changes, but not everybody is going to experience these changes right now in mid-June 2016. Any challenges you had to go through, these challenges because this is the preparation time. You need to prepare for all of these good things happening to you. I also get the feeling of surprise. Some of you could be getting a very beautiful surprise in love from a love partner, or just good surprises coming to you. I also keep getting the sense of travel plans that show up. That could be a surprise that your love partner is making for you, like some surprise travel plans that shows up. I also keep getting a sense of meeting family, meeting friends. There could be a gathering of some sort of people travel from all directions to meet somewhere, because I do keep getting either traveling to meet family and friends or joining an important event, an important gathering with family and friends taking place. So those were your Akashic messages. The next sign we have is Sagittarius, and the card that shows up for you, Sagittarius, you have the Emperor. The Emperor, to me, it is a card that denotes one of your male spirit guides. That could be a father figure, a teacher, a mentor, an uncle, someone that is part of your spiritual family and is now serving as one of your guides. The focus of the card has to do with construction, formation, something or someone with change and alter your present situation. You will be presented with opportunities to enter a new partnership. That could be a partnership in love or in business, or to enter a relationship. So let me focus and see what's the main reason that the Emperor showed up in your reading. I keep getting a sense that for you, Sagittarius, that many of you are going to have to resolve important matters in friendships, whether they are old friends and you have to resolve some matters, or new friendships. Some of you are changing your status in love, so that could be anything. So I keep getting the sense of changing the status of your relationship taking place, and also I keep getting that you could be meeting helpful people, people that you least expect, they are going to intervene because they are bringing you some sort of a good opportunity. I keep getting people intervening to introduce you to someone that eventually you are going to develop either a love relationship or a friendship with someone. I also keep getting job opportunities coming your way. I also keep getting important proposals coming to you. Let's move on to your Akashic messages. So for Sagittarius, some important matters involving family matters are taking place. I do see a lot of you resolving matters involving siblings more especially. I also get images of a good news coming to you from family and family sources. There is this kind of a fresh energy around something that is going on. Some good news is, or something that is happening is making you a lot happier. I felt that something that presents like a routine for you. Then that could change because something new is taking place, and that thing may not feel as routine for you anymore. That could be a new job for some of you Sagittarius. I keep getting a new office or other changes in the workspace that will make you very happy. I also keep getting a sense of anxiety, stress, difficulty breathing for some of you, not for all of you. So any situation that made you feel anxious, stressful, or having this heavy breathing, that could change. For some of you, that could also be a medical condition like this heavy breathing. So any issues that made you feel stressful, you are going to experience some lightness to the situation, because I also keep getting you finally being able to breathe easily. This could also be a medical condition. As I said, for some of you, this could be some sort of an asthma, allergy, or other conditions related to heavy breathing. You could be changing your medication if you are on medication. Or you could change your approach to cure a medical condition. This could be maybe you are going to take more of a holistic healing approach, Reiki, energy work, or other forms of holistic healing to clear the condition. Some of you are also changing your nutrition, maybe adding some healthy foods or eliminating from your diet anything that your body felt sensitive to it, or even having an allergic reaction to it. Pay attention to your nutrition because by making some changes in your nutrition, your body will get stronger, but also emotionally you will feel lighter. If you are unsure or insecure about or confused about how to achieve or accomplish a goal, now you will gain some clarity. I also get people intervening to help you to achieve this goal. I keep getting people coaching you, mentoring you, encouraging you, and presenting choices or opportunities for you to follow to achieve this goal or your success, or to get to this resolution that you need. People will intervene to guide you. I also get something international around you. This could be maybe your business is going international, or you have to communicate with international places for due to work or business reasons. So communicating with people overseas. You could be learning about a new culture, a new foreign language. You could also be dealing with international matters, because some of you, I keep getting a sense that you are traveling or your family is traveling. I keep getting preparing to do an international move for some of you, not for all of you. I keep getting international money transactions, images of foreign currency exchange. You could be a tourist visiting different places and dealing with local currency. I also get images of traveler checks. You could be getting a surprise proposal of some sort. It could be a proposal in love or a business proposal. A job offer or a new job position could be opening up for you. I also keep getting you could be working on a proposal. If you are someone that is pursuing your higher education, you are still working on an important proposal, and that could now start to give you some results. I get an important portfolio circulating around you, and it kind of presents for you some sort of a good opportunity. I keep getting important portfolios, important files coming your way. Let's move on to the next sign. So then we have Aquarius. And I'm sorry, Capricorn. Next is Capricorn. I'm sorry about that. So we have the Hanged Man. The meaning of the Hanged Man for me is feeling trapped in your own fears or in your own doubts. Even though the solution is right in front of you, it also focuses on life, values, and the way you think. So I do keep getting a sense, Capricorn, that this card showed up for you because you need to overcome your fear. You need to overcome your self-doubt and then move on or move out of a situation. Some of you could be feeling doubt, or you could be feeling very confused about a love situation. I also keep getting a sense that right now all of the chances will be presented to you in order for you to move forward, but it is you, yourself, your own fear that is blocking you. Let me see why, what's another reason that this card shows up for some of you. I keep getting the sense that for some of you, you could be feeling that you were at a limbo state and now you may see some changes. For some of you, these are very little or very slow changes, but nevertheless, you may feel as now you are getting out of your way, or you are not at limbo anymore and just expecting things to come your way. Some of you are getting in charge or getting starting to initiate something important. I do keep getting matters of self-development are moving along. You could be interested in taking courses or doing anything that could develop you further as a person, or even through spiritual development and spiritual knowledge. So I also keep getting that the solution that you seek is right in front of you. So now you are going to be able to embrace this solution and just get out of the situation. Again, that could be different things for different people, but I do keep getting a sense that getting ready to move on, slowly getting out of a difficulty, but nevertheless moving forward. Let's move on to your Akashic messages for the month. So Capricorn. You wanted to focus on your personal matters, but then always something keeps happening and your focus keeps on being redirected somewhere else. This situation will stop because I do see you feeling more focused and more determined to accomplish your goal, to achieve something, and to be more focused in your path. From a karmic perspective, the next 2 weeks are important to you because they will bring you ideas, plans, dreams about how you see yourself in your future, your vision, like where do you see yourself going. They will implement these ideas in your mind. So this time now is very important because you are going to have the foundation for your future. You may feel inspired, creative, even if you are not the creative type usually. So some great ideas, wishes, and dreams are simply germinating in your brain, and you may, they're saying for some of you, it's not maybe the right time to take action just yet to act in these dreams or these ideas, but it's definitely the time for you to fantasize and see where dreams and see where your inspiration is leading you, because they're saying in the future you may see some of these dreams happening for you. So they are going to happen in different times, in different months for different Capricorns. It is very important that you write down these ideas, you write down your plans, you write down your dreams. Maybe you dream of something, then the next morning you write it down. Some of you are going to develop a psychic ability. So everybody's psychic ability is different, but I do keep getting that some of you could be developing this psychic ability or your intuition in terms of visions. Whatever you see, it happens. You need to focus and pay more attention to the symbols and images in your dreams. They're saying if a door closes, a new door will open up. There is always a solution. There is always hope. You may need to have better clarity over some matters that you feel confused. You may be feeling undecided or feel like everything is up in the air. They say that you won't be in this state anymore much longer. They don't say necessarily that how long this state is going to last, but definitely they're saying that you may not feel like that for much longer. Let's move on to the next sign. So next we have Aquarius, and the card that shows up for you is the Wheel. So let me focus and figure out why the Wheel showed up. First of all, the Wheel, it is a card to me that denotes the karmic wheel of your events is changing for the better. You could be dealing with new events, new developments, or a conflict of interest, something that is going to change and alter the course or the direction for the better. So let me find out what exactly do they mean. I keep getting a sense, Aquarius, that a lot of karmic events are going to take place for you. I keep getting a sense that for some of you, as a result of these karmic events, you could be traveling more, presented with possibilities for you to travel. I also keep getting international travel for some of you, opportunities for you to teach, opportunities for you to be a leader, to start a business, to start your own organization, to start a movement, to write, to publish, to deal with matters of media. You are going, in one way or another, you are going to end up at the center of something important. I keep getting that any situation that presented a blockage for you, that could be changing. If you are someone that felt like, when is love coming to me? I do keep getting that very soon, maybe in the next 4 to 6 weeks, not necessarily right now, but in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you may feel that something in the love department is changing, because I do keep getting you meeting important people, and there's attraction in the air. Anything that presented a conflict of interest for you, and I do keep getting a sense that they're talking about a job situation or a career situation. I do keep getting people leaving or walking away, and somehow that plays out in your favor. I also keep getting a sense that some of you are dealing with legal matters, and I don't know for what reason. That could be a tax matter, taxation, legal matters. I do keep getting all of these matters kind of being presented with a new solution, new chances being granted to you, kind of preparing to move forward with anything legal. So expect new changes, new developments. Some of you could be freaking out there for a moment because they don't know what to make of these changes, but then if you pay attention and if you allow the natural course of events to take place, then you are going to see that everything is happening at the right time, at the right place, because your whole life could be taking a direction for the better, Aquarius. For some of you, it could be someone important, a friend, a lover, a business partner showing up for you to get you out of trouble or a jam, or to get you out of some difficulties. Let's move on to your Akashic message, and let's figure out the rest of the messages for you. If you felt that you lost power in a matter, or simply if you had some challenges with matters of inner power, you may feel that you could be getting some of the power better, you could be getting some of the rights better. If you had some issues with your inner power, that will be reestablished, because you may feel again stronger and trust in yourself. You will gain some control over some challenges. If you felt that the situation was constantly changing or running constantly in changes, I do keep getting that you are going to gain some better control over it. A sense of that things are now calming down and you feel calmer is taking place. I also keep getting, again, you are getting a new perspective, you are getting better clarity over some matters, and as a result, I do see you regaining stability and control over your emotions and over the situation. For some of you, I do keep seeing improvements to your health condition. I do keep getting images of consulting with a specialist of some sort. Some of you are considering to consult with a holistic healer. If you are in therapy, you could be changing therapist, or maybe you could be changing doctors or your physician. I keep getting changes and immediate results to anything that has to do with your health. Some of you could be consulting with a nutritionist, or if you are consulting with a nutritionist, maybe you are going to consult with a second one, and somehow that is going to work out better for you. I also keep getting all kinds of therapies. Maybe some of you are doing physiotherapy and you are going to see some results almost immediately for some of you. If you were looking to make some improvements to a work situation, to a work-related situation, I do keep getting that you may not see the desired result right away, but definitely you are going to notice some improvements. So even in matters of work, career, and business, you are going to notice, you are going to gain some better control and stability. If you were looking for a new job, you could find yourself in a job interview. If you were experiencing issues within a friendship or friendship matters, I keep getting you refocusing and analyzing the issue not only from your perspective but also from other people's perspective. I get major trading, negotiation happening. You could be trading your goods, services. You could be collaborating with someone on a project, with a coworker, or with a business associate or a business partner for some of you. I keep getting that anything that you are initiating or collaborating with others now in this mid-month, eventually you are going to see some success coming to you as a result. So that success could happen immediately for some of you, and for some of you they say in the future, and they don't specify when. So you could be training someone new at work, you could be running into new people at work. So generally I do keep getting you with someone else or a group of people getting together, collaborating on something for the common good, and eventually that is going to bring you a lot of success. So let's move on to the next card, and next sign that we have is Pisces. And the card that showed up for you, Pisces, you have the Sun. And I believe I did get the Sun for another sign as well. So the meaning of the card has to do with, I do keep getting a sense that you are going to feel at the center of attention. People are celebrating a success. I do keep getting congratulations being extended to you. You could be someone that maybe you are finalizing something, and as a result you do see a lot more joy coming to you. That could be finalizing a divorce for some of you, the end of a job contract, and now maybe it's time for you to move on, whether in a new project, a new contract, or even a new job. For some of you, this could be that you recently relocated in a new area and you feel that right now you feel you are done with the transitioning phase and you are just enjoying life as it is right now. You could be invited to important events. Some of you are being rewarded. I keep getting, as if you deal with matters of media, writing, making videos, vlogging, anything like that, I do keep getting that some of you are getting some really great reviews. So any matters that have to do with that, I do keep getting that these matters are progressing rapidly and in a very successful way. I do keep getting that for some of you, this could also be new love, or even traveling to meet this new love. I keep getting a sense that there's going to be a lot of important encounters for you, Pisces, and I do keep getting a sense that a lot of these encounters are going to be of a love nature or even of a sexual nature. I keep getting your creativity and your intuition is at all time very high right now. This could be one of those times that you are going to remember for the rest of your life, because there are some very big important events and joyful times, important gatherings happening for you. I keep getting a sense that a lot of you Pisces are making memories right now. Let's move on to your Akashic messages. How people see you is changing in a positive light. If you felt that some people maybe they didn't like you or underestimated you or even resisted to your ideas, that is changing. I do see you getting along with most people, getting praise and compliments of a job well done. I keep getting compliments to your looks and compliments of a more of a personal nature. You feel closer to your purpose. You feel like for some of you, you are getting closer to your life purpose, to your path, or even discovering your purpose. This could be only the beginning of your journey for some of you Pisces, the beginning of this journey when you are finding your purpose, your life path, and even completing your purpose. You feel more established in anything that you already started. So in anything new, you feel more established. You could be completing a project or closing the door to some financial problems. If you started a program or anything new that you started, I could get in a sense that you are accomplishing that or you are completing that. I could get in a sense of completing. So it's an important time of completion for most of you. If you felt that life was running so fast and you had to, rush and deal with matters, like if you had that sense that you had to rush, run, or run, you felt like running around the track, and there was no stopping, I do keep getting there right now. They're saying you are getting closer to that finish line, Pisces. So that could also be that whatever challenges you had to go through, this is the end of it. No matter what the situation is, you are going to get closer to that finish line. You may now feel the need to rest, hit the pause button, be more calm, more settled, more relaxed. For some of you, it is the end of an important journey. I also keep getting that some of you Pisces are getting ready to relocate and dealing with issues of relocating home, relocating residence, and even relocating for a job reason. So that is taking place, and it seems like very brand new and exciting opportunities coming your way. So these were your Akashic messages for this mid-month of June 2016. If you like to find out more, I'm going to post a link to a video for purchase and download through vimeo.com. In that video, I'm going to use the Angel Answers Oracle deck from Doreen Virtue and Riley Valentine. I'm going to be using one card for each sign, and then of course more additional Akashic messages for each sign of the zodiac. Please remember, check out your sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. And if you do need to schedule a private consultation with me, please do contact me through my email, amalightworker@gmail.com, or through my website, amalightworker.com. Thank you, enjoy the rest of the month, and I'll see you soon.